Hi YouTube followers and viewers. What I can start is subscribe to my channel, ask questions, follow my tutorials, and enjoy the mix I do. I'm a DJ from DJ Natrite Services. You can visit www.djnatrite.com. But so why am I doing this video today? It's very simple. Stay tuned, you'll find out. Some people who follow me have asked many questions, but today I'll particularly focus on one question, which was how do I mix my playlist and which software I use. So I use Ableton Live 9, but before then I used to use Ableton Live 8 because I started using this software 2 years ago and I enjoyed it very much. It gives you a lot of tools to do your music, but really not much. Any DJ will know what you need. You don't have to use the whole software to do a playlist. So let's not keep talking, instead let's get some action. Let's start showing you how from scratch how I do mix. And this person who asked me this question is back in East Africa, so I will focus on East African music to demonstrate this. And don't be disappointed because I know everybody like African music. So here we are. Let's get into Ableton Live. So before we get to it, let's get started. Few things you really need to have. Well, obviously you must have music, have Ableton Live software. You can have either version 8 or 9, doesn't matter really. And have a computer, laptop or desktop. About if you're gonna have a Mac or PCs, that's really not so sure. That's something you have to talk with this software expert, those particularly who make it. And then the last thing, you need to have headphones, really good ones, or speakers, monitor speaker. They will do the job because you need to maintain like really good sound, otherwise you're gonna blow your audience ears anyway. So if you have Ableton Live 9, you go ahead and open it. Or if you do not have it, well, simply this software is not cheap, to be honest with you. It is expensive, because if you look, let's see, Ableton Live 9 price. Let's go to this. See, it's roughly around, for a whole suit it's around 1,800, no sorry, $1,048 Australian dollars. You can see that's a lot of money, very expensive. So but for those who has it, let's get started. You go ahead, find where you saved it. How do I really know where I saved it? Anyway, Ableton, here it is. Open it. Gonna see it's opening. Gonna take a while to open. Yeah, coming. Don't get bored. Okay, see, here it is. So also, okay, when it opens like this. But for now, let me show you the mix I want to show you. Give me a sec. New bongo music. Here, this is the project I finished, so I'll be showing you. You see, this is the project. Yeah, this is the project. This is how I did it. You can see how they aligned together in a sequence. You see, or you can view them like this. Here. So when you hit play, hang on. Yep. They both go on the same BPM. Transition is smooth. Also something you keep an eye on, if the master channel turns red, that is a bad signal. Yeah. So that's sorry, my computer is freezing, so I'm gonna have to wait for it to so I'll close this and I'll start from beginning. Now save, because I did not make any changes, so I want to make sure I did. But now you have an idea how, when you put all of them in, how they line up, and how you're gonna mix them. Transition, very very important. Like when you're mixing on deck, beat matching, that's something very very important when you're using Ableton. So we don't need the MIDI for now, so what we need is just audio. Now let's go, I will put this here. Let's go to found music. Let me see, use Burundian music or which one? Okay, I'll use yeah, I'll use Tanzanian music. I made my mind. When you have a lot of stuff, it's hard, you know. It's hard to know exactly which one you wanna start with. No, let's see. Let's grab any music like Rich Mavoko. Yeah, and what you're gonna have to do, it's just click on it and drag all the way to the channel where you wanna put it, and wait for it to load. Wait, here it is. Oh, before we do this, something I forgot to mention is what I actually do. I take this and drop here in mixing view. So here you can see what you're doing, where some also use this ping pong. Where is it? The ping pong delay, where to me really I don't really use it. I very use very limited things in here. But okay, yeah, let's drag it here, because they both do something very important. Now when you have this here, and so listen this. You see how it sound? This is the big pony delay job. Listen. You see? This software also is good when you're mixing live because you can do, listen. I hope you can be able to hear it, but listen. Okay. Now I will stop this. Okay, so we have that. Okay. What you do, you go to found another track, because in this I will only use 2 tracks in this demonstration, so you know, you pretty much get an idea what I'm talking about. Now let me see which one else can I put in. Okay, let's see. Let me hear this one. No, this one. Let's see. Yeah, let's use this. Again, you copy and drag to here on audio 2 channel. It's being loading. Go. Now in here you cannot do nothing, so what we do, you press tab key on your computer to go to this window, and so you click on the track in here like I did, and you press this and you keep holding, then you drag it there. Yep. Then you can see on the bottom here, if you double click on the track, this is what it shows. Normally when you see these yellows, a lot of them, believe me, you have a lot of work to do on this track, but generally you don't have to worry. What you do is you click on this warp thing, and you can see exactly we are working on as many thing, same BPM. Each track will go on 120 here. That's the standard we're working on, but I don't really like to use that because especially when you're mixing African music, you're gonna have to understand it's a really hard to find music that are in the same group. So what do you do? Listen to the track. And you can see the track is it has a really good start, but some of the other track you're gonna have to carry to make it really good. So here, just right click, or however you show the right click on your laptop, you have then set 1.1.1 here and click. So anytime you're gonna start the track, you're gonna start from here. You see? That's where when you play the song will start. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. Now the track, if the volume is too small, you can increase its volume. See here? It's not really loud, so make a little bit up. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing. You see, when I turn the volume up, the master channel become red, and that's no good sign. So, but it's okay. So you can also, you see what you can do. to to see exactly the track how it look like. And so, well, let me see. Now we go ahead and bring the other track. You press tab key again and click on the track and tab and bring it. So just drop it like somewhere around here where you're gonna do the transition, right? So okay, now this is the very important part. When you put in another track, see, listen. See, they playing both, and you can see the master channel is in red. So that is not a very good sign. You can see that, right? So what you do in this case, let's come here. Let's make this also. This one does not have that much green. So you can see this one was 120 here, and this one is. It's 126. It's 116 BPM per. That's a beat per minute. Let's listen to itself alone. Let's make. You can click in here and change its BPM. See, it's kind of slow. Let's make it 180. And the first one was the first one. Let's both make 80. See, it's going fast now because we changed the beat per minute from 120 to 118, and somehow I like when it goes like this, because you want those people to shake that thing, right? Now we got that right. Okay, this is very important. Now let's find where we want, how we want to mix them. You see here, if I zoom in, you can see, if you zoom in, just pick somewhere and now let's play. Listen, let's play both both What do you think? Now, where that's not really, let's bring this closer to here and see what happens. You see? Sounds right so far. Okay, so that's it. Now let's see what we do to avoid this red on the volume of master channel, because remember it's red because they both playing at the same time and the same volume. So what we do, it's now we have a big on this. Yeah, that doesn't matter. So what, let's see what we can add on this. Add something here. Now when we do add, click on mixer, make sure below it says track volume. That's what we want for now. You can see here the second track starts. What we wanna do is put this a mark here, and where it finishes here, bring down all the way. Now what we wanna do the same thing here. We're gonna click on mixer and make sure the track here, the track volume is selected, because there are many options in there, and click on this, and you see you see here, let's make another mark here, and what we want to do is to bring the whole down this way. So what we want is, when the second track starts, we want the first one to fade all the way so it can go down, but we don't really do straight lines like that, because listen what happens. You see, the volume goes down, so down. See, the volume remains the same, but everything is so down. You don't want that. You don't want to stop the music. So what you do is add some more marks like this, and the same here, like this, because this is how people who know how sound work, they will tell you the sound does not go straight like that. And what you do is you do something like this. Bring it up a little bit, because we don't want it to go straight. Yes, like this. We want it to fade as smooth as possible, and like this here, like this. Sorry, normally when you click on this button, if they both blue, that means they both selected, so you're gonna make sure you only select one, like this, and this one here goes a little bit that way, and this here like this. Hopefully, but this one, hang on, a little bit this way. I hope you get an idea what I'm trying to do here. We don't want the volume to go down. We want the volume to keep on same level. It doesn't matter in the transition where the songs change. We want the volume to remain the same, so many people wouldn't even notice you have changed the track. And the same here, you're gonna do the same thing a little bit until you get to the same volume. Now what happens is, when we have this going this way and the other one down and this one up, they both coordinating, so this is much better. Now listen when I play and compare to when I played first. Listen, it's still a little down, but we can solve that. That is not a big problem. What do you think? So here I noticed, you can see here it's a little bit down, and here it's also down. So what we want to do, we're gonna lift a little bit here, so when that track finish fading, when this one is already gaining its maximum volume, yeah, something like this. Now you listen. Yep. That's what you want. And when mixing, you can add more more effects like air horn or other, you know, other things DJ do and so forth. But for basics, this is how it's done. Yep. I hope you get an idea what is really. And you can also now bring that big pond. Listen. Listen. And also these effects you can by here selecting this effect on the track, you can adjust with time with this line how you want it to affect the track. Listen. Yeah, pretty much you can adjust. And so what now, let's support all the track, you do the same. So if you want to start the track from the beginning, you command the button and click stop, click again and click start. See, the track starts from start. You can see here it starts from the track, from the start. And also you can that's how you do it. Now, see, this track is in red. That is because it's a volume, probably by accident when we were doing this, we took it up a little bit higher. So we want it a little bit down. See, that's better. And let's listen to in a transition. Keep an eye on master channel. See, it's getting a little bit red because of this button here. Yeah. That's it. And on EQ, it helps you adjust how the volume wants to sound. Listen. And you can see the BPM per minute, it's not like the original song. Now it's more like danceable. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, I hope that helped. So now we have the track like that. What you're gonna have to do to export as audio to be MP3 to be played anywhere, you in Ableton you cannot export as MP3 straight away. So you're gonna have to use with MW, whatever it is, wave, you know, format. And then, so anyway, even to get to that, this is how you do. You go to File and choose Export Audio Video. Click on it and make sure. Oh, by the way, before you do this, sorry, because if I do this, I'll be only exporting either one of the tracks. So make sure you see a whole view of the track and select all the way from where the track finish, and also leave a little gap, this little thing here, a little gap here, so whatever effects like transition, like smoothing, you know, those kind of stuff you have added on track, that's not left out when you save, because it's only gonna save what you have highlighted. And also make sure that the master channel is like this, no like this. Make sure it's fully open. So what you're gonna do, go to file, export audio video, and now you can see master channel is here. Now really don't worry about anything here, but make sure here, this is very important here, make sure it says at least 44,100, because this can be able then to be played, to be banned on CD and be played in any player. So that's very important. Then when that is like that, analysis, this analysis file, where you can leave it on, because after you save, you also export the analysis file separate to the audio. Then then click export. It's gonna ask you where you want to save it, so you're gonna choose the folder in your computer where you want to save it. For me, for now, let me save it on my desktop and name it. Normally you should name it area actually. Let's say demo, and then that's it. So you select where you want to save it. For me, I'll save on my desktop and click save. It's exporting the track. Exporting. Now it's analyzing master. And there you go. Now, what we have, you go there on the desktop. And see, right here, I'll click on it. It's opening, exporting in iTunes to play. See, now it's playing. Listen, here it is. Listen, in a transition. So pretty much that's it. And one more thing, when I'm DJing live for myself, I like to use this cross, mix vibes cross. For some reason, I don't know. It works like Serato and like other DJ software out there. But this one does not give me opportunity to do the mixing the way I want. Also, sometimes there are complicated tracks I have to work on much deeper, and I have to use this software, my Mix Miesta Fusion. It's also very, very important. Believe me when I say it's very important. Every little thing counts to make your people on the dance floor happy. I don't wanna update my software right now because I'm busy using it, and what I just do, it's there, it's uploading. Now see, it's here. You can see, you don't even notice clearly in a transition. This is the transition. Listen. Yeah, I hope you like it. So simply, if you want to do a big project like the way I did, like for instance the way I did this project, you can see this. So I don't just do that, I also do now. subscribe 9 also give you opportunity to do live. And I hope you like it. Also, if you want, subscribe to my channel. And well, now enjoy. And also click below this video and enjoy the mixing track. Bongo Mix 2014, Burundi Mix 2014, Hot Mega Mix Hot by DJ Nadwide Services, and what else? Flashback Dancehall and Hot House Mix of 2013 that has been uploaded and more. Also, if you have a question, just pop a comment below. I will get back to you. I guarantee you that. And also subscribe so we can keep in touch of what's on. Cheers.